Shalom, family.
Shalom.
Greetings in the name of Yahuwah.
Hallelujah.
It's been a little time since we've been able to come before you live like this. As you see in the title, we have moved.
Yes, and we wanted to say pardon our absence during the move. Turn that volume down.
Yes.
Um, Pardon our absence during the move. We've gotten a lot of messages, of course,
Yes, a lot
and
of them.
we just wanted to come before you all, let you know that we will be broadcasting again live on Shabbat, Yah willing,
Yeah.
this Shabbat.
Yes.
And yes, we've missed you all as well.
Yeah, we have.
Everyone knows that moving is very, very tiring.
Yes.
It's one of those things that's very tiring.
Yeah, not to mention we looked everywhere. We looked at places in North Carolina, South Carolina, um, Georgia.
Missouri, Illinois,
Yes.
Arkansas, everywhere, you know.
Tennessee, Michigan,
hmm
even.
Now, we knew we weren't supposed to go back to Michigan,
Yeah.
but, there's always that thing of missing your family and things.
Yes.
And so we say, let's just take a peek and see what's out there,
Yeah.
And so, but ultimately, you end up where Yah wants you.
Yes, that's right.
And so we just thank Abiyah that we're able to come back before you again. Um, we did mention in the re-uploads to a few that asked that we would be rebroadcasting again this Shabbat. But as far as coming before you live, we of course it has to. You have to get set up. And as far as the garden, someone says, "What about the garden?" Well, wherever you go, you start it there too.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, we're all ready for that. It's still winter time, but we are definitely anxious to get going with the garden again. For the person who
Yes.
asked about that, yeah, when you move, work that you've put in is no more.
Start a new slate.
You have to start over.
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we love you all too, family.
Yeah, we need some time to kind of regroup too. So
Yes.
we've been really busy. So we want to thank you all for being patient, though.
hmm
With us during this time.
We thank y'all for the re-uploads because these are videos that we did years ago.
Yes.
you know, we did those years ago, and so because they were so far back, some people hadn't seen them yet. So we said, okay, well, we'll just do some re-uploads until we
Hmm.
can come again live.
Yeah.
Yes, hallelujah.
So he said the chickens, all our babies, we ain't gonna leave our babies.
It's difficult to do certain things, but it's definitely doable.
Yes,
Definitely
absolutely.
doable. Um, yes, we look forward to getting back into it.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely getting back into everything that Yah has put before us.
Yes, absolutely.
hmm
Well, we wasn't going to keep you long. We do have another message we're going to bring forth. I got a couple of things we're going to come back with after this one. But we just wanted to let you all know what was going on. And I know we've got a few worried emails. So we want to kind of just let you all know what was going on.
Well, a few people on Facebook that are connected, they knew because it's
Yeah.
easy. It's easier to chime in on Facebook, say how you doing, shalom,
Yeah,
hi,
that's right.
But in terms of doing a video, that takes a little bit more. So we decided to do that tonight.
Yes.
Yes, moving is exhausting. Yes, it
Yes, it
is.
is.
Yes, it
Yes, it
is.
is.
Yes, it is. But nonetheless, hallelujah.
That's
We
right.
thank
Hallelujah.
Abiyah for doing this for us. you know, just I want to share this real quick. Even the children didn't know up until the very day. They didn't even know. They had no idea
Yes.
because we had experienced a few bumps in the road. We've been looking for a long time.
Yeah.
But when we were in the process of trying to sell our land, um, somebody said they thought the government got us. Wow. But anyway, in the process of trying to do that, we had some buyers. They took one look at us. They literally did when we were taking some of our things from our land. The buyers, they came by on a day unannounced. They were trying to show it to their family, and they looked at us, and it was like they saw a ghost.
Yeah.
They looked at us, and they called the realtor right away and says, "We don't want it."
Mm-hmm.
And so that is what you deal with here in the USA.
Mm-hmm.
They literally backed out because they looked at us. That they made eye contact with us. They were about to pull into the driveway, and then they saw us there. We all made eye contact.
Two black folks.
They saw us,
Mm-hmm.
and they saw our children, and we got an email that the
I mean,
this is
it was immediate. We were like,
when I saw that look though, I told my husband, I said,
oh
"Man,
man, I hope that. Yeah, she
yep."
said it right to the there. Yeah.
I know that look. Y'all know that look too, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We know that look.
Yeah.
And so when we got home, I looked at the email. The realtor said, "Oh, they've decided against it. They didn't even care about earnest money or anything. They just."
Yeah, they ready to leave all their money and everything. Didn't care. I was sitting there like, man, me tell
Well,
me
they
that.
didn't leave it. They end
Yeah.
up they fought for it, you know.
Yeah.
So we just said forget it, you know. Let's just be
Mm.
done with these people. And but anyway, just wanted to share that because in the USA, where they say is the land of the free, the home of the
Yeah.
brave, liberty and justice for all.
Mm-hmm.
That literally means liberty and justice for some.
For something.
But that's one reason why we kept things quiet from our children. We were like, we don't want to disappoint them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the Most High still made a way. Thank you, Diamond Love. He still made a way.
Yes.
The second set of people, they were totally different.
Totally different. Yeah.
Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And so Abba Yah does things in his own time.
Yes.
And actually, even in that, there is a testimony. I'm going to keep it brief. But we were trying to buy property in Illinois after that one. Good night,
Mm-hmm.
sweetheart. And the Most High didn't want us going to Illinois.
Yeah.
And so, had we closed at the time we wanted to, that's where we would have been.
Yeah. It's,
And
it's almost like the Most High just shut the deal down, bam, at the closing. I mean, at the day or two before closing, was it?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like we were like, oh man, we would have brought this property in Illinois, and y'all didn't want us going there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, and we found out some other reasons why.
Yeah.
And what's interesting too is there was a sister who sent an article about a particular region in Illinois, and I said, man, what are the chances of her sending this
Yes.
article about what happened in this sundown town in Illinois
Yeah.
at this particular time?
Exactly where we were going, and we were sitting there. We said, "Wow, an article!" She sent us that article right at that moment,
Yes.
and so we knew then this is Yah. This is a sign.
He
Yah
just
letting
didn't
us
want us
know
there.
He don't want us there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, again, we looked in several states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Michigan, Alabama, even a few others. We were
Yes.
just curious. And so here we are. Wherever the Most High wanted us, that's where we were going to ultimately end up. But anyway, that's it, family. Yes, you are absolutely right. It says Illinois is corrupt. Yeah, we saw a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
saw a lot of that.
Illinois has some different laws as far as gun laws, and everything is just totally just really
Somebody said killer noise.
killing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
But what's amazing is we as a people, we really wanted to. Janet Jones, I believe you are in North. We really wanted North Carolina because
Yeah.
we have a brother-in-law who lives there, and so we were going to surprise him.
Yes.
But again, yeah, North Carolina. There's some really good deals we saw in North Carolina as well. Remy got her flashcards. They are awesome, wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. And someone else is moving from Illinois.
Yeah.
When you're doing that, it's definitely one of those things where we as a people have to be careful.
You
We
gotta be
definitely
led.
have to be careful, and we have to be led of the Most
Led of the
High.
Spirit. You got to be led of the Most High. That's right. Anytime you're doing it, you moving or going anywhere, you make sure that Yah is telling you to go there. That He's showing you, or that He's guiding you, and He's forcing. And He's like, "This is where I want you to go." And He's giving you signs, letting you know, "This is where I want you to go." You got to be led.
You know, it's funny. This is how Yah has been in our lives. If He don't want us there, He blocks it,
Yeah.
and so that's what He did. You know,
That's right.
that's what he did. There was a property in Missouri that we were looking at.
Oh, listen to this one. This is amazing, right?
In Missouri. That's where I was born, in
Yeah.
Missouri. So I said, okay, let's take a peek over there. And
This property was pretty much it was what we wanted. You know, it was a lot of acres. It was just beautiful, right? But let me tell you what was on the property.
it was a cell phone tower. And we were like, cell phone tower. So we started doing some research. Yeah, Watchman, he
Yeah.
thought about it first, but he didn't say anything. And then, right when we were going to take a look, I said, that cell phone tower concerns me. Let me do some research.
Yes.
And in doing the research, it is not a good thing. Not a good thing.
No.
Cancer,
Cancer,
and
yeah.
just all kinds of things.
Brain tumors, there's all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of things we're reading about cell phone towers, people that live really close to them. And these are the things that can happen to you. So I was like, what's funny is, right at the time about the cell phone tower, we
Oh,
saw
yeah.
the movie called, what was that movie?
Cell.
Cell. Yeah. You know the movie where all those people had their cell phone and something happened, they went out their mind and was turned into zombies.
They said something about the waves
Yeah, that's right.
from the cell phones. It's really something that we all need to research, family. I know we've all gotten used to cell phones, but
Yes.
I remember more than 15, 16, almost 20 years ago
Yes.
when we lived in Michigan, when we would be on our cell phones, I would get these really bad headaches. And I remember a few times the cell phones would get hot in your hands. I
Yes.
said, it's got to be something. That long ago, I thought it's got to be something
Yes.
going on with these cell phones because it's getting hot in my hands
Yes.
and I'm getting a really bad headache. And so all of these years later, yes, it turns out that if you do research on cell phones,
And the Daniel said he think you're gonna do a video on one. Yeah,
yes,
yes, you
yes,
can
do
one,
one, brother,
brother.
please. Do
Because
one.
I'm telling you, I was like, when I saw that movie and then I saw some of the research we did on, we were like, I said, oh my goodness. And that's probably why they were selling the property. But you know what? This property was so incredible. We were saying, why are they selling it so cheap?
Right.
Now
Right.
we know why.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So we gotta really think. Yeah, the 5G towers, they're talking about putting those all over America. That's
Yes.
right. And so that concerns a lot of people at this point. A lot of people really don't think about it.
Yes.
You know, they really don't think about these things. And like Sister Diamond says, landlines never caused headaches, right?
That's right.
But all of these different waves and things that they're sending, this is why people are developing
Yes.
cancer, tumors, all kinds of body aches, headaches, just things happening in our bodies that we didn't see happening 30, 50,
Yes.
80 years ago. So many things are happening because technology is killing us.
You know
But we
what's
act
funny?
like we can't live without
That's
it.
right. You know what's funny? We never got into those telephones like everyone used a cell phone as their main number. We kept a landline all these years. We kept a landline to this day. We have a pretty much a landline. So
And the cell phone that we do have is a track phone and
Yes.
is a very non-innovative phone that just stays in the vehicle.
stays in the vehicle.
It's
We
an
only use it for
emergency
emergencies.
phone.
Yeah.
So people paging us or calling us on that, they may not ever get us unless we're traveling in the vehicle.
Yes.
But we use it for emergencies. And I'm not saying anything wrong with anyone who has it. Our son has one. But it's just never been something that we wanted to get back into like
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yes. My son, he actually, when he talks, he actually holds it away from his head. He don't put it up on his head. He holds it away and talk with
But
the
those
speaker.
waves are
probably.
still finding their way in.
Yeah, so you got to be careful. Yeah.
So we've definitely got to do some research. And Brother Nathaniel, we look forward to the video that you do on this subject because it is definitely something
Yes.
that our people need to be aware of. We need to remain prayerful though because many of us have come to depend on this type of technology.
That's right.
Cell phones are not the only issue we are having as a people, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about usually when they put things in the movies, it's some form of truth to it, and so you got to think about that, right? Because there's so many things that's been in the movies. Matter of fact, I may even do a video on that. There's so many things that they put in the movies over the past 20 years that are really today they're real. These are
Right.
actual things now.
Right.
You know, you remember when we saw was Minority Report? They had the eye scan, they had the little drones and all that, right? some 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, and now they got eye scans and drones.
Right, exactly.
I mean, that was in the movies, you see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing where things are going.
Someone said, "What about Bluetooth?" Let's do some research on that too, family. We don't know.
Yes, we don't know.
All we know is technology is killing us as a people
Yes,
and as you know, society. Period. Not just us, but people. Period.
that's
Are
right.
being affected by these things.
You remember the video we saw? We saw a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Remember about the cell phones? The
Um,
documentary, and the guy had put this.
oh
Oh
yes.
my goodness! I'm trying to think what was the name of it.
Hmm.
But he had put this. It was a documentary, and this guy's house
Battery.
was. Oh, my battery's low. Let me plug this up quickly. Is it plugged up over there? Plug that up.
Oh, is this one yours?
Yeah.
Is this one yours?
Uh huh.
Okay. Is that it? No.
Yep, that's
Okay.
it. Whoa.
Okay.
Almost went out on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this documentary, he put something around. He had 3 rooms that he put something around all the
Oh
walls of
yeah.
his room except for the window.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Look at this here." And he had this I think it was some type of
Geiger counter. Or
yeah, some
something.
type of reader that
Yeah,
reads
right. Waves.
cell phone waves or whatever that is, right? The
Mm-hmm.
radiation from the cell phone waves. But anyway, he had it in his window, and he said these shades were built to block it, right? So he said, "Now watch this." And the thing was going crazy, beeping, but when he pulled the shade down, it went out. He said, "These 3 rooms I have here are the only 3 rooms that's completely blocked by cell phone rays."
Blocked from them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blocked from them. That's
Mm-hmm.
right. So when I saw that, and they were in the documentary, that's what they were talking about, what it's doing to people's brains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I said, wow. And all of this came right at the time we were thinking about purchasing the house
In
in
Missouri
Missouri.
with the cell phone tower.
Yes.
And so we thank Yah for his guidance.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Someone asked, why did we leave Michigan? Well, that's a long story that we shared. Well, it's not really a long story, but we shared that some time ago.
Yeah.
The cost of living way too high. It's too cold.
Yes.
Like right now in Michigan, I'm pretty sure that the temperature is a lot colder.
All the snow.
Yeah, a lot of snow. We have a lot of family there, but
Yes.
Michigan, even when we tried to go back, Yah blocked us. He wouldn't let us go back. So
Yeah, he said it's like, yeah, I would just block us. But let me tell you something. One thing about Michigan, the snow is just really just too much. Right now it's probably snow there now. When we lived, I'm telling you, I've seen areas like people living in Georgia, California, and even when we were in the Kentucky area. What did you see? Snow would come and it would go quickly. Last a day or two,
mm-hmm.
and so that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but up north in Michigan, that snow, you get snow one day, you get snow another day, and it just completely keeps building up on the grass, on the sidewalks until you just look up and it's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You got what 3 feet of snow on the grass, because it don't get a chance to melt.
Yeah.
And so that's why we kind of wanted to get away from up north, the cost of living, the cold, the snow.
Someone asked if we use microwaves. No, we don't use those.
No.
We stopped using microwaves, I would say about 10 years.
It's been about 10 years, yeah.
At least about 10 years.
Somebody did a video and they showed a microwave when you would take the water from a microwave and feed it to a plant over a span of a few days or weeks or so,
mm-hmm.
but they ended up killing the plant. And when I saw that,
they had 2 plants side by side. One they watered with regular water, and the other with microwave water. Yes. And when we saw the results, it was bad.
Yeah, we got rid of the microwave after that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, fam, we didn't want to hold you on this video here. We're going to come right back
mm-hmm.
and with a couple more. So
mm-hmm.
we want to tell you all, stand by.
Stand by. And we love you too, Sister Tracy and
Yes.
Mona Brooks. We love you all, family. We'll be right back.
Shalom.
Mm-hmm.